This is how we make the moonshine.
You know, I'm a car guy, always have been. I collect cars, I love them, and I love them all for different reasons. Each one of my cars has their own story. I like tinkering with them, I like working on them, but more than that, I like driving them. The little red one here, this is a 1966 Shelby Cobra replica. It's super, super fast. It does have original 427 engine in it with 2 4-barrel carburetors. It's a rocket ship. It only weighs 2,200 pounds. So it's not a toy, but it is a toy. You know, as long as I'm able to get in this car, I'm going to drive it and I'm going to enjoy it. I didn't get it to look at it, I got it to drive. I love driving fast. I like the acceleration. You can feel the power in this car when it takes off. It hunkers down, it goes. You gotta be on your toes. It will kill you. You know, moonshiners back in the day, they would have loved to have this car just to play with. Deep in their soul, they were speed junkies. Honestly, I think that the moonshiner trippers back in the day, they wanted to be chased just to show off their cars and show off their driving skills. When they weren't running liquor, they started on the weekends gathering up in pasture fields and stuff and racing their cars. They were responsible for modern racing. You know, a lot of moonshiners went into racing their cars. Junior Johnson probably being the most famous one of them all. Making a living, hauling liquor from point A to point B. Who knew it was going to turn into the sport that it is today? It just can lay its heritage and its conception directly at the roots of the moonshiner. Race fans and moonshine fans are one and the same. It's all about going fast, and this car, it's happy when it's going fast, and I'm happy when it's going fast, so I love it. This is a totally different car than the Cobra. It's a 1954 Buick Century. This car was actually a wonderful moonshining car back in the day. It had the biggest engine that Buick produced, very powerful engine. Big back seats, would haul a lot of liquor. Look at these little flippers. You never see workmanship like this on a car again. See how that goes out of the way as the door opens? When you shut the door, that flipper closes back up. The seats fold forward, up out of your way. They had handrails on them. Even the windows, look how they go down inside the car. I mean, how cool is that? They had these cars figured out. This is what cars are meant to be. But the most amazing thing about this car, it starts like a golf cart. You turn the switch on, and you mash the gas all the way to the floor, and that engages the starter. I mean, that's as cool as it gets. This car holds a real special place in our family. This was my wife Sally's. Her grandfather bought this car new. 1954. They sold the car in 1991 and it went to Ohio. Well, fast forward to 2006, I was in Ohio at the Good Guys Car Show in Columbus. I saw this car, so I went up and talked to the gentleman that had it, and he indeed knew the history of it, and I struck a deal to buy the car. It won't ever leave home again. Now, this car would have been an excellent moonshine tripper car because the trunk's big, it will hold a lot of liquor, it's very fast, but this being a family-looking oriented car, it would draw less attention to itself than the hot rods back in the day. This car had everything that a moonshiner wanted, but also as time progressed, moonshiners got smarter, revenuers got smarter. It was just a matter of cat and mouse. Back in the day, they would actually put oil down on the highway if the revenuers or the law started chasing them. They had a lever they could pull to spill oil out on the highway. So Digger and I, we rigged up an oil dump unit for this particular car. Look around in there and see if there's some way that we can strap that tank down.
When you trim them wire ties, you can't see a thing.
Looks good to me, baby man. All I gotta do is wire this switch up into the battery. Can you go back there and see if the pump's running?
Now we're on.
Good, we're golden.
Yes.
We wasn't gonna haul any liquor in this car. We just did it for historical value to see if we could. Ready to look here, see if we can get anything.
There it is.
See it?
Yeah.
We didn't dump any oil. We dumped iced tea out on the road just to make it look like oil before we could see it.
It's laying it down.
I love it. And in fact, that dump system is still on this car today. This car has all the capabilities that anyone would need to haul moonshine liquor in. The only car that would replace this one, I think, is the quintessential moonshine car of all time. It's one everybody wanted, everybody had to have, would have to be a 40 Ford Coupe, and I'm going to show you one of them. This is the quintessential moonshine car of all time, 1940 Ford Coupe. In 1940, when this car was made, it was an instant classic. Very good engine, very powerful engine. But the main thing that moonshiners loved them for, looky there. A 1939 and 40 Ford Coupe would hold 22 cases of moonshine. If you did run out of space in the trunk, and these old business coupes, look how cool this is. You could probably put 6 cases of liquor just behind this seat. Everything about these cars is cool. This 40 Ford, when I get in it and I crank it up, I feel like I'm headed down Thunder Road with my own load of liquor.
The 1940 Ford is one of the most iconic cars ever made and sold for the base sticker price of $850. It was designed by the legendary Eugene Gregory, who also created the Lincoln Continental. Due to its extra-large trunk and powerful V8 engine, the 40 Ford became the vehicle of choice for bootleggers, who often drove the same car at dirt track racing competitions. Its dominance on the back roads of America and on the track led Ford to produce nearly 600,000 of them.
It was just every moonshiner's goal to acquire a 40 Ford Coupe. There's been untold thousands of gallons of moonshine liquor, bootleg, in one of these. You know, it wasn't a matter of trying to hide it in this car. They just loaded it down, filled it full, took off with it to wherever they were going. Very powerful motor. It's a fast car. But as time progressed with the invention of two-way radios, it didn't matter how fast a car you had, you could not outrun a radio signal to the next car waiting down the road for you. You know, that's when the creativity of camouflage came into play. Digger and myself, we've employed a lot of camouflage methods ourselves. One of the better ones that we ever did was when Digger showed up with this hearse. Really?
With plenty of cargo room.
Oh, hell no.
What?
And I said, what the hell? We're putting liquor inside a casket? Are you me?
I wouldn't you. You're my favorite turd.
Oh, hell. He brought me a funeral suit. We looked like 2 funeral directors. A lot of friggin' work to try to peddle a jar of liquor in it. Damn, I sure do feel strange dressed up. You know, even though I wasn't a big fan of the hearse because of my superstition, it was a wonderful idea. We did it a long time, but I hated every second of it. Moonshining is one thing, but the heart of any moonshiner was being able to deliver his liquor, get it into the hands of the customers, and honestly, I don't think that any vehicle in the history of the world or moonshining has delivered more liquor than 1940 Ford Coupes. That's why I love this car. This car is living, breathing history. If I could go back, I can see me coming around these curves, going as fast as I could go and hauling a load of moonshine liquor. Don't guess it's too late to do that. Hell, you never know. We might make a run in a day or two in a 40 Ford Coupe.